So today we are doing an unboxing of Doomlings. Now this was actually sent over from the great people over at Doomlings, and this is actually going to be the deluxe bundle for you. And we're going to be unboxing everything you see here today, including the main box. We got a mystery expansion as well as the additional mat that you get in this set bundle. Now, as we're going through and unboxing this, if you actually want to pick up this or anything else from the Doomlings website, make sure you head over to doomlings.com/boardgamesunboxed to get 15% off of your purchase, or you can use the code BGU at checkout to get that discount. All right, so let's go ahead and just kind of go over everything really quick first and foremost. So if you haven't seen this before, the box on the deluxe bundle here looks really, really cool. I love when games have just a little bit of shimmer on them as well. And you can see here all over the sides, you're going to get that really nice gloss look for you. Now here on the backside, you're going to get all the information for what's inside of the box, including all the additional pieces of the game that are included in the deluxe box. And you can see here that this is 2 to 6 players, ages 10 and up, and 20 to 45 minutes. All right, now, like I said, we're going to have a few other things to unbox, but let's go ahead and do the main bundle box here first and foremost. And because we do need our little handy dandy X-Acto knife, which just kind of slid across here for us, I'm going to go ahead and open this box up. All right, so let's go ahead and take this right up right here. And oh, look at this. I'm just a sucker for little decals on the inside here for you. And you got a bunch of different planets on here. I'm trying to make sure I get all the right angles here. I love when companies go above and beyond with the inserts as well here too. So that looks really cool here for us. I'm gonna try to keep that in shot. And then of course we got the rule book right over here, and you can see it is perfectly fitting in the entire box. Also a huge plus for me personally. So we could see over here, we got the entire rule set. This now is a fold out rule book. A little bit better than others, but still nonetheless, fold outs are not usually my personal favorite, but I would say that this actually feels really nice as an actual rule book or fold out. So you can see everything in here for you, very quick and easy to learn. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at these cards, and you can already see here, I'm going to kind of bring this up here. There's a lot of cards in this deluxe bundle here for us. So we're obviously not going to look at every single card individually, but we're going to take a look at some of these different sets here for us. So you can see here, we're going to have a lot of cards to go ahead and unbox. So first, I'm going to take everything out just so we can see what the inside of this box looks like here for us as well too. Now there are already in this bundle some open cards here for us that were not sleeved, as you can see here for you. So just make sure you keep that in mind as you're going through an opening. But look at this. This looks really nice. We got these separators over here for you that are all really well designed. And then this piece does come out, and we got a little piece here that kind of helped keep this intact a little bit better. But look at this. I'm just a sucker for this stuff. Looks really good. And then you got some extra little decals here on the sides as well. So it looks like if you end up wanting to essentially take this whole piece out and just kind of start putting all your cards in here, if you get, more expansions and everything else, you can, do whatever pleases you the most. So I'm going to pull this back in here and let's take a look at some of the cards that are going to come in this bundle. All right, so we went ahead and opened up one of the card packs. This was the largest one over here. As you can see, lots of basic cards here for you, but you can see all the artwork on here is really nice and cute. I like that all the cards have their own individual style and look to them over here. The cards themselves feel really nice and sturdy here for us, and it has a really cool texture on it itself. Now you can see here, there are just so many different styles that are going through here. And obviously these are going to be more of like the base cards of the game. You saw earlier some of the cards that were not wrapped up here for us were a little bit shinier here for us. And you can see here as I kind of go here, like holographic look just looks really, really nice. And again, each one has its own individual, character names, and then their actual, illustrations as well too, which just look really nice and cute. Now I did want to show what the back of these cards also look like as well too. You can kind of see here on the video itself as well, there is that like kind of texture here for us. I think that just gives the cards a higher quality overall. Now I also wanted to open up the Aegis set of cards here as well too, because the artwork on the front one here just looked so good that I needed to take this out. And you can see all of these art pieces right here. They're simple, yet they're just beautiful. They're really well done. I personally love the way these look as well. Some of them have a little bit of humor attached to them as well. So there's nothing wrong with being able to play a card game and also be looking at really nice cards too. So I'm really glad for the additional details that they put into the art that comes with this game. Now, I mentioned that there are some additional things that come into the deluxe bundle here for us. So let's go ahead and take a look at these items as well, keeping in mind that we can, of course, still be going through so many cards because there are tons of them in here for you as well. So let's go ahead and look at the mystery expansion right over here for you as well. Now you can see this is a brand new set here for us. So we're going to go ahead and go through the process of opening this. But before we do, we just kind of want to take a look at the box itself. So you can see all the different little shimmers that are going on here for us. And we're going to get to use our X-Acto knife that we have right over here to go ahead and open this up. All right, so let's go ahead and get this top piece opened here for us. And first thing I do want to note is that this is coming inside right over here, a carton. So we're going to be able to slide this whole thing out here for us. All right, so that's going to be the inside there for it. And then you can see right over here, everything is going to come included, and we can go ahead and just go through and grab everything here. Now, of course, here it says that this is going to include all 4 of the mystery packs, which is a total of 56 cards plus 4 hollow foils. So everything is going to be right over here for us, and we're going to go ahead and open these up. And so you can take a look at what these are going to be including here for us. So, all right. So if you've played the base game as well, too, of course, you will see a lot of similar styles when it comes to the artwork, cards as well, too. But you're also going to see these new art pieces right over here for the ages, of course, and then you're going to see additional cards that are just going to have some really beautiful artwork, great character design as well. And of course, the hollow card itself, you could see right over here in comparison to the regular card. So it just looks really nice and cool. All right, so let's go ahead and open this next one up here for us. I'm not very graceful with opening up these card sleeves. So again, you're going to get another set of cards here for you. Some great artwork all the way through. These look so great here. And then you get that hollow at the very end. And then this is going to be pack number 3. So you can see you get a ton of different cards here with this set. So you can go ahead and be using this with the base game as well. All right, and then here is going to be our last pack. You can see a bunch of additional Doomlings that we're getting here for us. And of course, at the very end here, we're going to get that other hollow. So that makes it a total of 4 hollows and 56 cards in 4 different packs in the Doomlings Overlush Mystery Expansion. All right, so I mentioned as well that this bundle also comes with a player mat. So this is really exciting. And I'm just going to tell you, even before taking this out, I can tell you that this is a hefty player mat. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and see how it feels. Now, I'm actually using my regular player mat, but nothing says that we can't have a mat on top of one. So right over here, let's go ahead and take a quick look, and then we'll talk about the quality here for us. So first and foremost, here is going to be the player mat. You could see this definitely has the similar aesthetics to the cards themselves, but overall, this is going to be a really good quality mat. So I went away from my microphone. So I'm gonna take a look at the back here. So this is gonna help it not slip when it comes to being on a table, which is really nice. You could see the stitching over here, trying to get that zoom to go in here for us, is looking really good. And yeah, this art feels great. And this actual top here feels really nice as well. And actually being on top of another game mat here also continues to work. You can actually see I'm like trying to like slide this thing a little bit. So you can see here, I got some cards right over here, just so I could show you what it looks like on the actual mat itself, because that was off screen. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this is the full Doomlings Deluxe bundle. You get the mat, you get the Overlush Mystery Expansion, and of course you get the Deluxe Doomlings box, which has that really nice glow. It's going to look great on your actual board game shelf as well. If you want to go ahead and pick all of this up and get 15% off, make sure you check out our link in the show notes down below by heading over to doomlings.com/board games unboxed, or use the code BGU to get 15% off your entire purchase on doomlings.com. Now, what's also great is Doomlings sent me a few additional expansions, and I'm going to unbox them here for you as well. So make sure you check out our next video right over here on screen to keep on watching.